Hi there! Welcome to my channel. This is Evie Divine of Divine Goddess V6. How are you doing today? I wanted to take this reading slow and I wanted to get a little more involved today. And to begin with, I wanted to start off with a little blurb about myself. So if you don't care to hear about this part, you're welcome to go ahead and roll through, but I would love you to hear me out to understand where I'm coming from, so to see if, I might be a reader that you can come back to. I'm a reader for, love relationships, high level, high connection relationships, soulmate connections, twin flame journeys, and I read for other things as well, but that's primarily my focus is on love. And because, to me, everything in, your life is sprouted from love. Your ability to, your inability to, your clarity to, it's all from, it's love. So that's where I base my readings off of. And if you hear me speak about, gendering, energies, divine, masculine or divine feminine, I'm talking about energies. And they're interchangeable. And it could be, you or your person. And that sort of thing. So I hope that's a good beginning to explain about where where I'm coming from. And, get to know me as I get to know you. All right, here we go. Let's start. We're starting with the Moonology deck to begin with. Coming from the moon phases just now, I wanted to to see what the feel is for your person, or actually for everyone, what the moon energy is for right now. And I'm thinking it's going to be a little more fleeting because we're just coming off of a full moon and a lunar eclipse energy. So, everything's kind of, flexing out. And this is like the first moment of just a little more thawness, a little more, just to be a little more neutral because things have been so, chaotic. So, yeah. All right. So 3 cards came out. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. This was in reverse. And then this is a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Wow, that's nice. And then this is prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Wow. These are all great cards. Wow. Sweet. So let's see what a few emotions that are felt from these themes from the moon. So this is the love deck. All right. Wow, this flipped over. Oh, happiness. Wow. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to rule the world. Everyone wants to be happy. Oh, right on. Awesome. Self-love. Yep. All right. So, wow. With all the... Let me pull one more before I go. And this says tenderness. Okay. So off the bat right here, this just tells me that happiness is at hand, right? And this all starts with self-love. So no matter where you are in your relationship, either you're doing really, really well and everything's harmonious, is that why you're watching this video? Or it could be that, you are in separation with your person. You guys had a break. You guys obviously are not together right now. So one of you, or if not both of you, needs to look, go look within. Because ultimately, no matter what, if you're in separation, chances are one of you, is being triggered by something and one of you need to finish out, whatever work is involved, be it an existing relationship, be it a decision to move. It could be anything. But ultimately, instead of looking outside, you always, come back in and the answer's within you, or your person, depending on which which one relates better. Yeah, because until you get your stuff together, right? There's a romance, there's a cycle of romance coming through. You know, this is in purple. This is, you know, through the third eye. This is saying the divine's involved, you know, and you're doing all the work right now, you know, balancing spirituality and practicality and letting it in. Because, you know, this is the full moon in Pisces, and this is in Libra. Pisces, you know, water sign, really sensitive, you know, and this is in blue. It's, you know, it is expressing oneself, you know, with the wisdom of, you know, authenticity, you know, with one's words, one's truths. And, you know, that comes from being, you know, honest and real, you know, with your spirituality, you know, and practicality, because you have to, you know, manifest it, you know, through practicality, right? That's my take on it anyway. And then the new romantic cycle begins. Libra is about balance. So whatever, you know, you or your person, you know, going within, have to go, you know, you have to love yourself first. How can you possibly understand and love someone else if you don't love yourself first? You know, and many of us have, you know, been in relationships, you know, where you're wishing for someone so badly, you know, it doesn't matter who it is, you know, it's just somebody you really, really want, you know, to experience life with, and, you know, you or your person wasn't quite ready, and you basically can't begin a cycle like this until, you know, you know yourself, you know, and you love yourself, and, you know, you have that conversation with yourself in the mirror, you know, that mirror conversation. You know, don't think me silly if you haven't done it. For those who have done it, know that I'm not being silly, and that is a great idea. Right? You sit in the front of the mirror and you say, hello, me. I don't know what your name is, but, you know, hello, me, and start a conversation. You'd be amazed at how far that gets you. I felt the need to say that, by the way. Let's see. And then this is tenderness in reverse. And this tells me you have to be kind with yourself, right? You have to be kind with yourself. You have to. I mean, you know, if you come to yourself anything less than love, it's almost like, you know, whipping yourself. You know, it's like you're treating yourself like a whipping boy. That ain't cool, right? So this moon season is really bringing you or your person into question about how to bring about your happiness, and that you need to go within, right, to get it. And you have to be gentle with yourself, you know, and prosperity lies ahead. So yeah, these two cards are more about, this has it all connects back to the self before anything else can happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or do you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. All right. So there's a lot of healing going on, and I had said in the beginning of this reading that a lot of these energies are going to be more, you know, it's going to be temporary, though so charged, right? And these are all feelings of going within, because they're all in reverse. This is all like, you know, stuff underneath the hood. And I don't know if you saw my video a couple of days ago, and it was about the moon events that's going on. And that reading had to do with, you know, don't assume what's going on, you know, under this full moon right now, because, you know, we're under a lot, and there's this massive veil, you know, with the moon that we have no idea what's going on the other side. So, you know, don't assume. You don't know. You don't know. It looks like you know. You might feel like you know, but you know, you do not know. Let's see. All right. let's look at where your person is at as far as right now. Like, what's going on with your person all around. Let's, you know what, we'll use the Rider Waite deck to see how strong and how fleeting these energies are right now, okay? So, ooh, what's going on here? Ooh, yeah. So, it looks like the Divine Masculine. Yeah, he wants to come through with, yeah, he wants to come through with something on the material plane because wands are about spirituality, amongst other things, but I was relating it to spirituality. Yeah. The Emperor wants to strap some new shoes on, it looks like. All right. Okay, let's see. Spirit, tell us, for the person who's watching, for the... Whoa, what's going on? It's another one. Wow. So this tells me you or your person is tired of the fighting. There's a lot of... They're tired of feeling this way, and they're depleted. Yeah. This has to do... I mean, just frustration. Just so frustrated. And it's over it. And then, you know, the Four of Cups in reverse is just, you know, there's no love left. There's no, I mean, depletion. You know, just ready to leave this. Wow. Yeah. If that was a third party. Or if that was you. It's like leaving a long relationship. Yeah, like leaving... I don't know if it's gonna go for most of you, but for a few of you, I keep hearing it's kind of like, you know, leaving a mothering dynamic. Yeah, a mothering dynamic. Yeah, that drove you crazy, or yeah, drove you crazy. Kind of, that's also a neurotic card. When you're, yeah, ooh, yeah, that was some kind of just, I want to say codependent, but it's, yeah, it's a very imbalanced dynamic. Like, you know, the female, the feminine energy was trying to dominate by being just overly kind of like a mothering quality. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't exactly balanced. Yeah, it was that card again. All right. Sorry, I gotta take that yuck off. Yeah, it was just really imbalanced. Okay, let's see. So, let me some cards first, and I'll tell you what that is after. Okay, let's see. Let me hear this. Okay. Yeah, your person's really to himself. These thoughts just are about to come out. They're about to jump. But I keep feeling, like I said, this doesn't feel permanent. But it's kind of knocking other thoughts around. See how the stash kind of fell. All right, let's see. The Hidden Truth. I guess we'll be picking up that deck in a moment. All right, let's see. Ooh, this landed perpendicular. How weird. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, a lot of just flyby thoughts. That's what I get. All right, this was caught right there. So there might have been a third party situation. That's, ooh, my hand's getting hot. It's out, and that was gonna be here. Wow, okay. So it's like the feeling of wanting to pick stuff up to do something, but it's always like about to touch it and then you just like the next thing, you know, it's too flighty. Nothing's really taking root right now because everything has just been like, you know, the dirt, the soil's been like turned, you know, yeah, to get it ready for seeds, to get it ready for seedling. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so, so generally, in the general state, your person is just feeling like a wounded warrior. They just came through a cycle of something and they're just like, okay, you know, no more, no more. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? That's the feeling I get. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's see. Let's use this deck. And then let me tell you what the rest of the lines are, and then we'll go and start on the second line, okay? And get clarifiers. So your person is feeling like they came from a wounded place, just came off the battlefield off of something, an event just took place. Your person's barely had a chance to breathe, or is nope, it's already happened. I'm getting chills. In his mindset, he feels that what he's done has been fair. Perhaps he has finished out. Ooh, look at this on the bottom. It's opportunity. As I'm reading this is in his mind space. He's just finished out a contract or something. We'll pull clarifiers as said. And wow. Okay, let's just go with that first. So in his general state, he just came from cycle closing off. All right. Okay. Yeah. He just came off the battlefield. This flipped in my hand. This is a relaxation card. It's like equivalent of this card except in reverse. Just feeling wounded, like just you want to sit down and rest, but you're not sure if it's safe yet or not because your person, whatever he's come through, this is a transformation in the making. Okay. Yep. And something about forgiveness. Maybe he had to forgive someone or someone had to forgive him in whatever scenario he just came from. Because it had a great potential to be whatever it was he thought it was going to be, and apparently it wasn't. And yeah, Wonders is in reverse, so whatever. Oh, this is a gorgeous card. I've never got this card before. Looks like a crystal over there. It's like a amethyst crystal coming through this big pillar of yuck. It's almost like being surprised. And this tells me that the divine has come through. You know, guides and angels from the spirit team has intervened. You know, because this looks like a hurricane, like a typhoon kind of thing, like a funneling thing. And it was like, you know, it was like the tower, you know, spun around all his, you know, dirt and rubble and created the cyclone. And, you know, that's what your person has just left. Thinking whatever, you know, they thought was, you know, their dream come true kind of thing was not. And they discovered it. In a way less expected, and they're going through a transformation right now. And this is the Adventures card. This is like the equivalent to a gateway card to me, pathway. You know, it's like hope for the future. You know, it's like, you know, the next chapter is being laid before you through spiritual means. And look at that bird, right? And with the waterfall and then the light behind him. He has nothing to worry about. He has nothing to worry about. Wow, that's so beautiful. All right. So let's keep this one. And then, yeah, just to remind me where we were at. So, all right, let's do that. Oh, wow, look at this. There was something in the stash. Simplicity and truth. So the divine has come through and your person is being is being shown in just the simplest truths and simplest signs and synchronicities, that, you know, whatever they've come through is definitely over, and, you know, that this is a wonderful transformation taking place with him, or her, your person, whoever this is for. Yeah. So we can pull one more card. That was the Sacred Destiny deck, by the way, from Denise Lynn. And we're about to go on the Situations card. This is from Intuitive Envisions 1111. Okay. All right. Ooh, yeah, they just came from a karmic situation. Third party relationship lesson. So it looks like that the situation has ended and your person is coming through a transformation, and the divine has, you know, is holding their hand and leading them down the road. That's what I see. Wow, cool. All right, let's see. Let's pull a card. So in his mind space, he's got the Six of Pentacles. Let's grab something from this deck. This is the, what are we? This is the Wisdom Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. Okay, and I had shuffled these cards before I came on, but it's always good to shuffle more, when you say. All right, so in the mind space, your person is coming from the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles card is my karma paying up card. It's, you know, a card of, you know, something's being provided. Building blocks just popped out. That's number 28, 10. Endings and beginnings. Okay, so, and that's coming from a third party, so it looks like it has it closed, so we can get a clarifier for the Six of Pentacles. What's your person thinking? Fork in the road. So it looks like, oh, my hand's getting hot. Your person has finished out a karmic contract. He's finishing that out, and or is about to finish it out, because this is a choice he has to make. Either that, or your person knows is at the end of this cycle, and that there's a transformation involved. You know, and he's been receiving signs and synchronicities along his path to let him know that this is the right way to go, and your person is getting it. Let's pull a message card for that. Where'd it go? Okay, so let's see in his mind space. Can we get, oh, a message? Oh, okay, so your person's kind of bugging out. So they're thinking about leaving. There was you know, children were involved. It says young children, playful. I'm sorry, young childhood and playful. So this just translates to me as well. If you don't have kids, or if there's no kids in the scenario, it's, you know, it has to do with security and, you know, like old foundations, old security, yeah, like, you know, traditional roles, you know, just, yeah, kids, security, family security, that kind of security. All right, and then this came out as well, but it was in reverse. Access granted. Okay, let's see. I don't know if this goes for here. Give me a second. I think your person, it feels like your person realizes what's going on. This is to me, this card is like an acknowledgement card that, you know, they get what's going on. They see what's going on. You know, that they were in a, you know, whatever relationship that they were in was a karmic one, and that they are making a choice to leave if, you know, the decision to leave is on the table. All right, so in your person's environment, or his like 3D thoughts, his 3D mode, he's got a message. He's got a message of love, interest, good news for something or somebody. Let's see what that's about. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull it from here. What is the Page of Cups? What's the Page of Cups? What's that about? Whoop. Ooh. So, wow. This card in this deck is the Kipper deck, by the way. This is my Divine Feminine card. She's a number 6, same as this. And 6s are about balance. 6s are about nostalgia, reminiscent, happy, good feeling things, comfortable things. You know, things from your past, things with balance, things of love and passion and that sort of thing. Yeah, he's got a message for her. So your person is leaving the third-party relationship or is thinking about it and has a message for his Divine Feminine. Wow. Either that, and it could be that, you know, there might be an age difference between the two of you. You could be the older one. But only by number, right? That's not what I meant either, but I hope you understand what I was trying to say. Alright, let me see. Let me get in the clarifier card. Let's pull it off of this. So, okay, alright. What's the Page of Cups? What is this about? He wants to bring her a message on the 3D, it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna not pull from this deck. I'm actually gonna pull from another deck. Let's pull one from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and we'll pull another one from the Message of Love. And these are both from All Things Intuitive. And, okay, like I said, I shuffled these already, but why not? It's like air, why not? Okay. What's the hidden message? That's the Page of Cups. I look for you everywhere. Okay, let's get another one. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I think this Page of Cups is missing his Divine Feminine. Oh, okay. So this card flipped literally like twice in my hand, and I was just doing this. It did it on its own just now. So your person is reflecting and not reflecting. That's what it tells me. And it says, I left you before you could leave me. So it sounds like you and your person aren't in communication at this time. And, you know, either you drew a line or your person did. And regardless, you know, there's a boundary was drawn and, you know, made your person look for you everywhere because it looks like I left you before you could leave me. Your person had to go and delve back to clean up some business here, to finish up, you know, what needed to be cleaned up before they can, you know, come to you with a message. And so those are the hidden messages. Your person, yeah, left you before you could leave them. And because if they chose, you know, the karmic over you, this is the reason why. They had to, in order to come back and see what, you know, what they lost. You guys had to separate so they can see what life is like without you, you know, and that they had something pretty darn special with you, and, you know, they had to pay more attention. But, you know, this is through fate. Because these things, these kinds of scenarios happen because they need to. You know, it's all about, you know, healing, and, you know, it's about self-love. Because, you know, whatever this scenario triggers in your person, you know, these dynamics, you know, that's something your person has to learn, right? In order to bring balance into, you know, their being, in order to come, you know, full circle back to themselves, and then you guys can come in together. You know, it's It takes two, right? And the children card came out again. So I don't know if you saw that children card came out earlier. Here it is. Yeah. Woof. Yeah. So security, it sounds like an old relationship, and you know, it's not like a codependent one. It was young. It was another time, right? Yeah, hold on. So let's grab a love message real quick off of that. What's the message that the Page of Cups wants to tell his divine awakening? So this is in reverse. Yeah. Your person's going through this right now. It's going through the oh, you can't see this, huh? It's your person's going through a transformation right now. And this is cards in reverse, so which tells me, one, it could be like a gradual, slow unfolding right now that's happening. Or it's about to happen. Regardless, it's underneath your nose. And as I said before, you know, with this moon phasing right now, you know, there's a lot going on behind the veil. You know, it's really important, you know, can't assume under the full moon. I mean, can't assume anyway, but, you know, especially during the full moon, you're really, there's a lot of tizzying going on, you know. But your person is coming to awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. All right, so this amazes me every time when I'm using, you know, a bunch of different decks and they, you know, the similar cards with the, you know, the similar meanings pop up. Right? Transformation left and right. You and your person are going through changes and, you know, dialing in a balance to make you guys, you know, to have you guys come together, you know, in a balanced state to, you know, in the name of love. You know, I mean, come on. You guys have to be well, right? If you're not together right now and, you know, you're obviously you're not happy about it, but, you know, if you're going to kind of bitch and whine about it all the way, it's gonna detain your progress and your person's. You know, we're all energy here. You know, whatever you're feeling, your person's gonna feel, and vice versa. You know, especially if you guys are, you know, connected telepathically. You know, if you are, you know, that sort of thing. All right, let me get back on track here. So your person's slowly wakening up. And while, you know, coming out of, you know, this massive event in their life, right? Yeah, they're leaving a former relationship, or they're entertaining the thought of they're about to. These cards are telling me they're about to. Okay, let's see. So let's just pull one from the situations for this line. This is the physical line is said. So he's looking to give a message to he wants to contact his divine feminine, but he's obviously in transformation right now, but he's thinking about it. So Spirit, can we get a yeah, okay, so lockdown, mental prison, confined, and escapade, vacation, hideaway, adventure. So remember what I was saying with this moon right now? It's like a lot of fluxing energy, and you know, these feelings, these vibrations, these energies right now, they're not permanent, though so charged, okay? They're not permanent. They're temporary, though so charged. I'm sure you're feeling it. That's why you're coming here for hopefully for some help and answers, which I'm hoping this is helping. All right, so this tells me that, yeah, so as I said earlier, your person is thinking about, you know, contacting, you know, and wants to tell them, you know, these feelings they have for, you know, for you, but they can't. They're still dealing with this, you know, which is really taking up their space, I feel, their energy, their attention, right? And then, you know, they're bouncing back and forth. You know, this is vacation, hideaway, adventure. Your person wants to steal away because they feel so locked down. They feel so stuck. They feel they can't move. They feel like the wounded, you know, warrior here, right? To begin with. Yeah. All right, let's see. And, you know, they feel the wonder. which, you know, this is kind of like a break to them. You know, it's almost, yeah, it's like a little mini momentary vacation in their minds, right? They're thinking of you, you know, and not having to, you know, they don't have to think about, you know, this heavy transformation they're under, and, you know, and the choices they have to make about some, you know, old ties. No pun intended. Get it? Old ties. That's not really a pun. What is that? Irony? No, that's not irony. Sarcasm? No. If you think of the word, you're welcome to put it down in the comments and remind me. All right, let's see. Let's get a card for, this would be your person's heart space. Yeah. They're just dropping the ball of something. So, wow, we got 2 pages here. So that was for the, like, the 3D line, that, you know, what's going on in their, you know, in their 3D thoughts, that kind of thing. This is in their heart space. So they're dropping the ball on something. Let's get a card on that. Let's do this. Okay. What's a page of Pentacles in reverse? What's he dropping there? What's that vibe on that? Okay. So I'm hearing maybe I shouldn't use this deck? Hold on. Nope. All right, fulfillment. All right, so your person is I got this energy when I was going back and forth and I didn't get an answer kind of thing, that your person was feeling the same. It's kind of like, you know, he can't keep grounded enough to keep his thoughts in one place. That's the feeling I've been getting throughout this whole entire reading. And that's, you know, from the moon's energy thawing, perhaps. And, you know, with him going back and forth in his mind, you know, between the transformations about to take place and the choices he has to make, and you, right? And you are his fulfillment. You are his peach. And see that moon behind there? It's gonna ripen. It's gonna ripen. It's almost peach season. This is summer fruits? Yeah. So this tells me your person's begun to do this, or he's in heavy, heavy, heavy contemplation. But I hope not so heavy where he drops the ball, you know, before he kind of makes his plan of attack kind of thing. This could mean that, or it can mean that something else just came to me, that, you know, this tells me, you know, he's doing this in the moon season. He's doing this right now. This is the full moon, and yeah, he's made a decision, and he's acted. Yeah, it can mean that he's acted. Because the pentacle and the moon's right there, and there's the peach. Oh my god, it's like dropping a seed, and it's gonna grow. Wow. That's the heart space. That's kind of auspicious when you say. Wow, that's nice. I felt the happy on that. Let's see. Let's see. How about we grab one from the situations deck right now? Let's see. All right. Oh. So this kind of came up like this. Whoa, what's going on here? So I just got chills. For some reason, this deck popped up like this, and it's upset, like, it's supposed to be like this, but it came up like this. And then this is pop-up, and it's in reverse. Kind of weird, right? Because I was using that word, pop-up. Spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. Woohoo! All right, give me a second. Yeah, your person's excited. Wow. On the table, offer, proposal, commitment, and eyes for you, fascinated, watching. This is focused. Oh my god, I'm getting chills left and right. Okay, this is your person's heart space. Yeah. So, if your person hasn't, he's about to, okay? Because look at what's already on the physical line. He's already made this decision, and he's about to go for it. And this line tells me that he's done it, because, you know, what I said earlier with the moon, you know, it's gonna be in the summer. That's what this card's telling me. And then with all the excitement, and you know, it's gonna catch you by surprise. You're not expecting it, right? Or your person's gonna do this and surprise himself because he's been pented. And he's been penting up all along, right? You guys haven't been talking. You don't know how long this has been, but it's been a long cycle. Almost like the, you know, 9 months, 9 years, 9 seasons. You know, it's, this person was, you know, had a massive, I don't want to say pregnant pause, but, you know, you can relate it as that. It's just that, you know, it was a long time to get over the cycle, you know, to do all the work, to see what you're supposed to do next kind of thing, you know. And meanwhile, your person's in a transformation, right? Oh my God, this is so exciting. Yeah, so your person's feeling excited. It's almost like, you know, giving birth to something. And this is something he's been wanting. I mean, this is fulfillment in the heart space, man. Wow. Yowza. And your person's, you know, it's got the eyes on the prize, you know. You know, wow. Oh, wow. And then another thing just struck me. Somewhere between the peach and the eye for life, and then the pear, you know, the hot air balloon. I mean, these are very abundance, you know, feeling things to me. Wow. You know, and they got the eye, your person's focused on it, you know, for this abundance, for this wish fulfillment. You know, and they're going to go after it, you know, and it might be a surprise to them that they just do it. Because this, you know, the idea is there already. Wow. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm giddy for you. All right, let me put these back a little closer to where they were so I can finish telling you your messages. Okay. So, let's see, where are we? This is the obstacle line. So, obstacle line wise, this is the Magician in 1. This tells me this is not much of an obstacle, because this card, your person is ready for action. Your person is going to manifest this. He is going to manifest, finish out the transformation, okay? In order to come to his own wish fulfillment. And he's focused on getting this for himself, right? Remember the card in the beginning, it was, you know, self-love. When you choose to help yourself first, when you do you first, everything else is gonna come. It's like a beacon to, you know, your person, the rest of the world, that you're gonna shine and you got this. And that you're on the right lane, that you're out of the way, that you're making room for you and what's good for you, you know, your highest self. I'm so excited for you. I'm feeling your person's excitement. All right, so let's get a card on the opposite. I'm really lightheaded in a great way, like elated, that feeling, you know, when you're about to go over the edge. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm about to go over the edge. I'm about to take a risk. I'm about to take the bull by its horns. That's what it feels like. Yeah, because the magician has everything he needs in order to execute, in order to manifest, in order to bring about, you know, and this is, look at that infinity symbol on the top of his head. He's doing this for himself first. To get to you. Wow. Okay, all right. Let's pull a card. Aw. Okay. Aw, happy. Dang. Can't make this stuff up, okay? Wow. Your person is, you or your person, depending on which side you're standing on, is making this happen. Wow. The colors off these cards are just dancing before me. So beautiful. So the happy card is number 26. And I hope you can see all the colors. My God, the violet all around her. She is in her divinity. She is aligned. And this card just backs this one up, you know, tenfold, 20-fold. Oh my God. That's so magnificent. That is beautiful. All right, let's pull another one anyway, because, you know, why not, right? Let's see. So, where can we pull this from? Where should I pull this from? Let's just use situation and see what we get. Okay. This was face down. Yeah. So after, hold on. Okay. Yeah, Divine Feminine was on reverse. Oh my God, followed by the Divine Masculine. Oh goodness, and then a love affair, and then love. This was like all flipped out like this. Wow. So, obstacle line is not much of an obstacle. Adore, admire, enchantment, love. Yeah. Oh man. Yes. You or your person, I'm thinking Divine Masculine, but, you know, whichever one applies for your situation, you guys are coming together. Wow. Wow. And I said these were shuffled, and I kept shuffling as I was going. Oh my golly. Wow, that is beautiful. So yeah, obstacle line would be way in the beginning when you or your person goes inside and you know, do the self-love thing first. And because, you know, guess what's coming? So that was the obstacle line. This is the final outcome line, which is, you know, the Three of Cups in reverse with the moon. And this just tells me, you know, this was the third party situation, and that's no more, because, you know, the cups, there's nothing else in the cups. It's done, and it got taken care of, or, you know, something's going on. You know, this is the moon card, and this is like right now. So this is right now, or it's about to happen. Wow, it's about to happen. Let's just pull another card, shall we? All right, let's pull from, let's do from, you know, let's do this. Okay. Let's see. Whoa, hey! That literally just flew. 1 foot in each world. So, yep. Number 3. 3's about choices. 3's about extras. 3's about that one other thing that doesn't belong, and 3's about choices. So your person, as said, is, you know, coming through this transformation. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna do this. Well, you get the idea, right? It's happening. It's happening, whether you see it or not. Like I said, during this lovely full moon and lunar event we're under. Okay. I'm not going to take these, but I'll show you what they are. So this was to the Sea in reverse, Loyal Heart by the book. Okay, so this just kind of reiterates, you know, these cards in the beginning, as said. So your person is leaving a karmic relationship, is leaving a soul cycle, is leaving a soul contract, but they need to do this by the book. Meaning there's other people involved, not just them and not just you two. You know, there's you know, other people's families, you know, their parents, you know, maybe their children, you know, maybe there's whatever. There's other people involved, and they have to do this by the book. It has to look good in the book, so to speak. You know, they just can't drop everything and just go to you. There's going to be this period, you know, where there's going to be more balance, you know, where, you know, temperament has to be involved, you know, healing, you know, balancing, you know, and just kind of getting used to the new after you make room for the new, right? Because that's what's going on right now. Room is being made. It's a matter of, you know, it's soon. That's what it looks like. Yeah, because Loyal Hearts could be that, you know, they have to make this look good. I'm not saying, you know, be fake or anything like that, but it's, you know, being considerate of other people's feelings, right? You know, their love for you, or, you know, for your person, you know, or your person's love for, you know, the person who's gonna, you know, about to leave. You know, they felt a different way when they first met. You know, now they have to clean it up. you know, and they got to tie up loose ends and, you know, and snip off old ends, and that's what's going on. You know, you can't be sloppy about it. It has to be by the book. It has to look good. It has to be clean. It has to be clean, you know, and to the sea, it's like everything is happening just in its gradual state, right? You know, the thought of you, you know, you guys coming together after all this is over, you know, it's like putting it on a shelf. You know, it's like all these ideas, thoughts, you know, visions, you know, whatever. Everything is just, you know, you're kind of like allowing it to happen in its own time because things are happening, right? You know, the sea is really calm right here, and it's, you know, it's upside down. It's almost like the sky, and this is number 7. It's like, you know, Spirit's like saying have faith because there's so much going on beyond your comprehension. I mean, seriously. You know, if you didn't know any better, if you're new to all this, it's like you would think that's the sky, right? You did use that as an example, and obviously it's not a great example, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's just, you know, show faith, and all this is happening, is what I'm meaning to say. Because your person, you know, wants this with you, right? Wow. That is so beautiful. Wow. So understand that during this full moon, there's a lot that you cannot see, and that your person is thinking of you, and that they are making choices, and they're coming through a very gradual transformation. Yes. And that, you know, you need to be patient because they're excited about coming to you, but they need to finish this out. I mean, really importantly, right? This is like, yeah, they're about to go. This is not quite a 10. They're about to. All right. Let's see. Let's see what... Do I want to see anything else? No, I don't think I do. All right. I think I'm going to stop here. I know it's an abrupt end. Sorry, I was going to lengthen it, but I was thinking how, you know, these vibrations are they're kind of chaotic right now. And this was a pretty good reading, clear reading in my mind, considering all the chaotic energies that's out there right now. So I'm going to close it here. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope this helped some, if not helped at all. And if it did, I really hope you can help me build my channel. Can you like or subscribe or share something here? I'm also on Etsy. I'm also on Divine Goddess V6 on Instagram as well. I would really appreciate any of that. And thank you for watching. And I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, I hope you are light, and I hope you stay well and be well. And lots of love and light to you, okay? Take care.